What is a business? 6 steps to building your business. Let's take a look at an established business to see all the parts of a business, and then we will talk about all the different pieces you need to put together for your own business to get started. We'll start by taking a virtual trip to your local coffee shop. You are hungry for a snack and happen to pass by the shop. You decide to step inside. When you enter the shop, you see a menu board listing drink options and a display case holds snack options. After browsing a bit, you go to the counter. You ask if the pastries are fresh. The woman working the register advises you that the danishes were just delivered this morning. You place an order for a latte and a cheese Danish. She tallies up your total on the cash register, instructs you to swipe your card, and hands you back a receipt. She places your pastry in a small bag with the company's logo on it and passes it to you. Meanwhile, the barista crafts your latte, topping it with a swirl of coffee art. As he slides your latte over, he exchanges a few pleasantries. He lets you know that they are having a special all week where you can get a free latte when you bring a friend, and he invites you to come back. Then you leave the shop with purchases in hand. Looking at the coffee shop as an example, let's talk about all the elements of a business that you interacted with as a customer. The most basic aspect of the coffee shop was that there was a shop at all. Not every business has a brick and mortar location like the coffee shop. Some businesses are virtual. Business is transacted through calls, emails, and website. The shop sells both products and services. Their pastries are a product, a physical item that the counter person can grab and sell, but the coffees are made to order. Making the coffee drinks is a service. A service involves the use of someone's time and expertise. The counter person helped you to select a pastry that you would enjoy. She listened to your concerns about freshness and helped you find a pastry that was just baked. The role of a salesperson is to help customers select products and services that fit their needs. A good salesperson is listening to the customer's concerns and responding appropriately. To sell something, you need to be able to take a payment and account for the money. This is an important ritual in the sales process. Customers are making an investment in your business. Handling their money accurately and with care shows your appreciation and respect. In our example, you paid with a credit card. That shop used a payment processor, a service that makes it possible for a customer to send money from their account to the shop's bank account. That means the shop has its own bank account for the money to come into. Their register uses a point of sale system. A point of sale system tracks all the sales the shop makes. The point of sale system passes its information to the shop's accounting software so that the managers can visualize all the money that is coming in and out of the business. You may not need all of these pieces to run your business. However, it's useful to understand that taking in money, paying for things, and tracking finances can be fairly complicated to set up. Once you made your payment, you received both your product, the pastry, and your service, the custom crafted latte. We've all had the experience of ordering something and getting the wrong items, but in this case, the shop delivered great service by getting your order correct. When the barista spent a few minutes talking and added the coffee art, he gave you something special and unexpected and treated you with human compassion. The coffee shop also had marketing. Their bags were branded with their logo. They also had a promotion going to bring in more people to the shop. Marketing helps you to get new customers by appealing to the people that you are meant to serve. As you can see, there are a lot of aspects of your business to set up just to do the most simple thing. That can get overwhelming. Do you start on your marketing? Order products? Find a location? The startup process can feel chaotic without a plan. The way to get started is to go in order, figuring out each step along the way. Step 1 is to legally establish your business. For most small businesses, there isn't a lot that needs to be done to make your business official. You can legally establish your business within 1 hour, obtaining a business ID, getting permits, and securing an insurance policy. You can establish a physical location or an online presence through a website. Many cities have business incubators, or you might find affordable space within a cooperative, such as an antique mall that rents out booth space. Once you have your business, you create what's called a minimum viable product. You sometimes see this abbreviated as MVP. A minimum viable product is the most basic prototype of what you will sell. The minimum viable product gives people an idea of what you are doing, even though it might not be as polished as you would like. With this prototype, you can start to learn more from the people who actually purchase from you. They will give you their own ideas for how you can help them. It's this information that helps you to create a more mature product or service to sell. If you are selling services, your minimum viable product will be a price list with descriptions of your services. Once you have something to sell, you need to start selling it. At this stage, the main purpose of selling isn't to make money, but to learn who is interested in buying from you. You can price low at first so you feel more comfortable asking for the sale, but let people know your prices are an opening special and will go up. That way you don't get stuck with your low pricing. One good way to get people to buy is to ask them to be involved in creating your minimum viable product. You can ask for their ideas and then show them how you're progressing with your work. This gets them personally invested in your business, and it also gives you a way to learn more about the people who are willing to pay for your work. To build trust with your customers, they need to know that you are handling their money with respect. It takes time to build up money handling and tracking systems. The first step is to get a business checking account and use that for your business purchases and income. Be sure to deposit cash into the account, even if you withdraw it later, so there's a record of every sale. Although in time you will want something more sophisticated, an easy way to begin taking credit cards is to use consumer payment systems like PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. These are easy to use and set up, and your customers are familiar with them. Now that you have a product or service to sell and you have made a sale, you need to deliver on your promises. A small business can stand out by giving customers personal attention that big businesses can't. You are less efficient, but more hands-on. Let your customers know you are doing the best you can and prioritize making them happy and delivering accurately and on time. One day, your business will have polished and professional products and packaging. But as a startup, there are areas to be excellent and areas to be good enough. Use supplies that you can purchase in small quantities until you can figure out through trial and error what will be important for you to invest in. You never know when you start up a business exactly who will buy from you. Now that you have learned about your customers through direct sales, it is easier to find more people like them. You still need to test out different messages that entice people to buy from you, so seek out ways to interact personally with potential clients. Don't worry so much about logos and branding. At this stage, people are going to purchase based on their personal interactions with you. You can create a temporary branding using clip art until you are ready to invest in custom design. In the Organized Business Startup System, there are 3 laps that you go through as you move from starting up to having a fully realized brand: rowboat, sailboat, and steamboat. In this system, there is a separate program for each lap. The rowboat lap is the beginner program. The sailboat lap is the intermediate program. The steamboat lap is the advanced program. Each lap has 6 steps that you go through in order. We will discuss these steps in the next lesson. This program visualizes your progress as progressively larger boats, because with each new lap, your business is growing. You're getting more customers, more support from contractors and employees, and you are able to go much further each time you complete a lap. The first lap you will go through is the rowboat lap. Rowboats are a lot of work. They are small, can only fit 1 or 2 people, and the people inside use their own effort to do all the work. When you first start your business, as the rowboat captain, you will be working extra hard. You will be the one driving the customer relationships with the people you are selling to, not taking any initiative to buy. Every aspect of your business will be effortful. Compared to other boats, a rowboat isn't as much fun to steer. It's not graceful in its movements. This is how it is to be a startup business. You might try different software programs out, spend a lot of time working on a project that doesn't ever bring any money in. But remember, a rowboat gets the job done. The second journey you go through is the sailboat journey. A sailboat glides along the waves. It is work to steer, but when it catches the wind, it feels fast. Then when the wind dies out, the sailboat stalls. In the second phase, you still might be aimless without a clear sense of direction. Even though you are starting to catch some wind and things are getting easier, it's still a lot of work to get where you are going. Here you have some things to sell and some customers who are bringing money into your business, but you're still figuring out how to make your work go more smoothly. Steamboats are powerful ships that run on their own steam. There is lots of fuel to stoke the fires and lots of room for many passengers. It's a more complicated ship to run, so it needs more crew. This boat can really travel. Like the steamboat, eventually your business will be running under its own steam. You will have more people you can rely on to help you get things done, and you will be able to accommodate more customers. Your business will have. In the next lesson, you will learn more detail about the 3 laps, regular activities that it performs over and over again.